Welcome to the Sabor Havana Fantasy Football Minute. It's been incredible the last few weeks. I'm going to tell you, this league, I'm surprised at the level of competition in this league. We have 3 teams at 5-3. We have 4 teams at 5-3. We have 3 teams at 4-4. We have 2 teams at 3-5. And we got a couple of teams that are 2-6, probably out of the playoffs, but could play spoilers. We have the 6-2 Nimish Packers. What's up with that? Coming back down to earth after going 5-0. They've lost 2 out of their last 3. That's okay. Reyes' team, even though Reyes, I overheard, said at a poker game that he wouldn't lose again, he's lost 2 out of his last 3. Korean Jesus, 5-3. The B&B boys, 5-3. Yours truly, the Commish, 5-3. Not spectacular, not knocking anybody out, but just doing enough to get by. Let's look at the incredible Rain Man, 4-4. El Kabong, 4-4. And the down, and obviously never out, Terminators of Ramon Martinez and Eric Espinosa at 4-4. Now, we got a couple of teams that are 3-5. They went out. 6-5 gets you in the playoffs. I really believe 6-5 gets you in the playoffs. We got some big matchups coming up. The Kegmen, as Pete likes to say, my own little snuff film, but he watches it every fucking week. We're talking about you this week, Keg. Can you do it? I don't know. Let's look at the stats. What do we got going on this week? Let's look at the games. The internet's a little slow today. Week number 9. 4-4 Terminators against 5-3 Swalwana. What we're going to have now is a series of elimination games. I think you lose. If you start losing now, you're done. 4-4 against 5-3. I win. I'm looking good. I think right now we only have one team that's locked into the playoffs, and even they haven't projected so far on the website. Second game, we have another big game. We have Reyes versus El Kabong. El Kabong loses. See you next year. Korean Jesus versus H-Town. No sé. H-Town, rough loss this week. Less than a point. That's terrible. That happened to Shorty last year. I'm sure that some people will question the commissioner's veracity, and honesty, but I'm above reproach. Then we have our next elimination game: the Kegmen and Rainmen. Kegmen, you win, you can sniff the playoffs. Rainman needs to win to continue to sniff the playoffs. Rainman, you lose, you're done, pops. You're done. All right, another elimination game: Fofi versus Surge. The Comeculos. Shut the fuck up, Surge. Shut the fuck up. Fofi against the Surge. Fofi knocks him out. It's over for Surge. It's all over. None but Norman Brothers till next year. I don't know if Fofi's going to get in the playoffs. He's my man, champion from last year. Incredible source of intelligence and reconnaissance. However, I don't think six losses gets you in. And then we have the game of the week. There's not an elimination game. Loser still is in a strong position for a good spot in the playoffs. Green Bay at 6-2 versus the B&B boys at 5-3. I don't know. A lot of tough games. I like to sit there and tell you I can prognosticate and say this is going to happen and this team's going to beat that, but it's hard. I mean, last week, Phil Rivers and it gets me 13 points playing against a horrible Cleveland team. But then again, they played in 20 fucking degree weather. 20 mile an hour winds. What the hell are you going to do? So that's what we got. A little review of last week's games that I know we shouldn't bring up, but we need to because I won. Swalwana, 158 points. I'd have lost to everybody except Rain Man. I would have lost to everybody, but just enough to squeak by the powerful El Kabong, who got 99 points. Oh, I'm sorry, 101. His defense came through. The Rain Man took out Reyes. Upset city right there. The Kegmen, not rolling over for anybody. Knocked out B&B. Nimish tasted the sorrow marrow of what is defeat, as Fofi put him out. Korean Jesus just squeaked by Comeculos by 5. And then the H-Town losing by 0.8 of a point. Rough outing. All right. Only a couple more weeks left before the playoffs. Playoffs start in week 12. 3 more weeks of the season. It's anybody's ball game. I still think we have 9 teams looking for 6 spots. It's good. I mean, nobody wants to be out of the playoffs, but if we're going to be in a league, let there be competition. All right, this is the Commish. I'll talk to you guys later. Out.